lie, deceit, thievery. These things, they are very much from the very pit of hell. This is pure devil. And there are some people who don't believe that. They don't believe that there's a devil. Some people don't believe that there's a God. But I'm a man that I believe that there is a God, and I believe that He is very much involved in our lives. And I do believe that sin is a thing that has to be dealt with in our human lives and our human bodies because of the spiritual man that we are. And if we allow sin to live in our mortal bodies, it will separate us from the presence of God, and it will keep us from having the ability to talk to God in prayer and to be able to touch God in heaven. But you see, the thing is that because there is a devil in this world, Scripture refers to him as the deceiver of the brethren. That whenever we tell lies and we are deceptive, and we think that nobody knows and nobody cares, and you'll just get by with it. Truth is, that is a falsehood, because there's always an even and opposite reaction. And you do something to sin against your brother or your sister, or to sin against God, there will be repercussions of that. A lot of times people pay for these things in their bodies. Their bodies begin to be attacked, and sicknesses begins to develop. Sometimes it's in their own personal lives. Things begin to break that didn't break before. Something happens in your finances that you weren't expecting. You had no idea that was going to happen. You say, well, where did that come from? How did that happen? Well, you might want to look back and just kind of take a little trip down memory lane and think, now, have I done something to somebody that I never dealt with? Because if I did, then that thing still lays on the slate, and there's going to be repercussions from it. You see, we've been talking about a man by the name of Abimelech in the 20th chapter of the book of Genesis. And he had taken Abraham's wife. He did not know that she was his wife. She was his sister, he said, which was bad enough. But the thing about it is that God came to him and said, you're a dead man for what you did. And he said, you better restore her back to her husband. And when you do, you need to ask him to pray for you, because he is a prophet of God. Like I say, you never know who you're dealing with here. Here he was, a prophet of God in the eyes of God. Well, that's a man you might want to get to know. And when Abraham or God said to pray, yeah, you want that man to pray for you, that things would go well. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.